I spent 24 hours in Amish country and came out looking like this. In this video, I ask Amish people about cell phones, technology, and transportation, and we visit tiny Amish stores and visit a real, authentic Amish farm. This experience was not at all what I expected. This is a Cybertruck next to a horse buggy. That's America.
She told me that I could come and watch the cows be milked and get some milk.
The reason why I did this is because I have a few questions. First, will the Amish be able to support us after all of the illegals are deported from the marijuana farms? And secondly, after ChatGPT is done frying the brains of our youth,
ChatGPT is down. I have come to the conclusion that I can't use my own brain anymore.
will the Amish be able to think for us? And lastly, are the Amish healthier, happier, smarter, and somehow more advanced than us? Us English people?
What do you think is the purpose of life?
You guys will be happy to know that I ended up spending way more than 24 hours in Amish country. It all started when I arrived on Thursday at 12 a.m. at the Amish Country Motel, which is the most fitting name for a video like this. Unfortunately, the next thing I did wasn't very Amish, and that is that I woke up at 9 o'clock. Half of their workday is already done. There was something about that handmade Amish quilt that made me rejuvenated and ready to explore Amish country the next day. So by 10 a.m., I was at the Amish farm and house. We are here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania to spend 24 hours with the Amish, starting here at the Amish farm and house. Our tour of the Amish house didn't start until 12, so we roamed around the farm and looked at the gift shop. Let's see what it's like inside of an Amish carriage. It's a very, very small door. And these are used to steer the horse, or whip it maybe. I think to steer it mostly. Very interesting that it does have a brake. Some interesting things I learned on this tour is that they have church services that are over 3 hours long on wooden benches without a back, and as they have on average 7 to 8 kids, it has to be difficult to keep them entertained. I find it very impressive to know that Amish people sell pretty much everything, and alongside the roads they have these little tents or carts where they sell things, and you'll notice that there's nobody working here, and they call this the honor system. Here they trust that you are going to leave the money, and our tour guide said that they can actually do all of their supermarket shopping like this, just driving down the side of the road. They do not use electricity, and they use propane to heat their houses and run their fridges. They have hydraulic powered wells, so they have pretty normal bathrooms, and some of them do allow cell phones, but they are kept in a shed outside.
That's not the outhouse, that is the phone booth.
And the Amish people do pay taxes. When it comes to their farmland, it is scarce and expensive, and some of them are moving to the Midwest. Now, they do not pose for pictures because they believe that it is a sin of pride. Here are some examples of their clothes. You'll notice that the women do not wear buttons. Instead, they wear straight pins, and the women don't cut their hair. They twist it back and believe that it should be covered. You can tell the difference between married and unmarried Amish people because married men have long mustaches. There's more information coming up.
The Amish are known for having big families. The family on the right-hand side has 14 kids. The Amish call everybody that's not Amish English. All right, so everybody on the bus today, even if you're Italian, today you're English. The inside of the Amish house is seen as a private and a sacred space, and they want to keep that just for the family. They see the electricity on these power lines is bringing distractions and those modern temptations that take away from the time they spend with each other. They try to spend as much time together as possible. The Amish don't take pictures of themselves, so they don't have photo ID or anything like that. And to get even past security, you need to show like 3 forms of photo ID right now. You know? So they don't prefer to travel by plane, but they do use trains and buses and things like that. But some people are blown away by how beautiful the Amish houses can be. And these brown cows are known as Jersey cows. So alfalfa is used for feeding the animals on the farm. It's got good plant proteins, vitamins, minerals. And once the alfalfa grows to a certain height, they cut it, they bale it up, they put it in this plastic wrap. The Amish don't use any tractors. Everything is pulled by teams of workhorses or mules.
Cauliflower?
It's not cauliflower. This is something people smoke. tobacco.
Oh my goodness.
That is tobacco.
So you are a part of the Amish community, or are you not?
No, I'm not.
What's it like living here?
I mean, it's different, but it's fun. I love, a lot of church friends and stuff. I love, with the youth at church are a lot of fun to gather with and, camping and stuff.
Are these your puppies?
Yeah,
Aww.
They're Bishapoos, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Do you take care of them?
Yeah.
That's so cool. How old are you?
I'm 8.
Did you name all of them?
Not those, but the main big ones.
You want to go
What's
see
his
it?
name?
Aww.
Oh, it's a girl. Do you play baseball?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Do you play catch?
Yeah.
Have you played hide and seek? Yes. Do you play tag? I like tag.
I was just told that this horse right here is one of the buggy horses, and that the horses that work the farm are twice his size, and that's hard to believe because this horse is big. And do you help at the farm or with the animals at all?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Feed them. We feed the animals.
You feed the animals? What animals do you feed? Crazy how that 11-year-old feeds all of the animals every day, and a lot of kids nowadays don't want to make their bed or clean their room. Behind me, you can see that this is a soy field. I'm very impressed because they really farm almost everything. We went past cornfields, tobacco fields. Do you guys use vacuums? Oh, okay.
Now, the Amish, they can vote if they want to. Typically here in Lancaster, we've got one group of Amish is the old order Amish, but we've got over 30 different groups of Mennonites. Why are the Amish houses so big? If they're supposed to be living simple lives, why is the house so nice?
A lot of kids.
A lot of kids, yep. You can see they're cutting the tobacco leaves, they're hanging it up on the drying racks.
Whoa, I sat down on this thing and I felt it moving. And I was like, do I feel dizzy? But no, the whole thing rocks. This is a really cool chair. Check that out. This little bench here is so impressive to me that I forgot what I was gonna say. These people believe that getting their picture taken or a video of themselves is a sin of vanity. So it's a little bit awkward to be vlogging myself, I'm not gonna lie. This is a really cool patio set. The tour guide was explaining to us that their buggies do need to have lights, and so anytime the police ask something of the Amish community for safety, they tend to listen to them.
So there's a peacock.
Ooh!
See that? Across the fence, there's the peahen. So pretty much this woman. She's sitting on eggs right over there.
Aw,
He said she's got about 3 eggs. She's like incubating right there.
wow.
And the males are really protective of their like.
What kind of schooling do they go to for these kinds of things, or do they just learn at the house?
They learn it, yeah. They go to school between the age of 6 and 14. And that's pretty much it.
Oh.
But for 2 years after that, they do like an education, like vocational education. They can learn trades and skills. A lot of them become carpenters. So yeah, they learn how to build like things out of wood, and they're really good at it.
How are you?
Hello, good.
The sour and cream and onion is a pretzel type.
Yeah.
Can we have one of those and then a fresh squeezed lemonade, a small?
Sure.
Thank you.
Alright, anything else?
That's all.
It's gonna be $5.
Apparently, these Amish make the best pretzels in the world. And this is a fresh honey mustard sauce. Wow, that is really good. Kind of tastes like a donut. It has a similar texture to a donut. And we also have some freshly squeezed lemonade. Ooh, that is so refreshing.
You really want to keep people close to the community, close to home. So making the tires out of metal, every so often they need to be replaced.
So one of the best parts about that tour, besides the pretzel, was the fact that they kind of showed us the path of where to go to get a feel for true, authentic, everyday Amish life. So after the tour, I set off down those roads and drove past some buggies on the way. Last night I stayed at the Amish Motel, which is a little bit down this road, but as I was headed that way to get another room for tonight, I saw this sign that says Spruce Lane Lodge and Cottages, and so I just pulled in here, and they have these really cute cottages. We're gonna come check them out after we go visit some people on the farms. I want to talk to some Amish people, but yeah, I just pulled in here and I was able to book a cottage for tonight, so we'll be back here in a little bit. Thank you so much to these Patreon members for making this trip possible. You guys may have noticed that I have been posting videos less frequently, and that is because I've been traveling a lot to make these videos. However, the people on Patreon are getting updates as to where I am and what I am doing next, and you want to join me every Friday for live Q&As, ask me anything, and we have some great conversations over there and just a really incredible community. So if you'd like to be a part of it, go to my Patreon, the link is in the description. This woman is mowing the lawn.
Right now we have horses are switched. This one's Duke. This one's Prince.
Wow. Atlas. Aww. Whoa, these are big. They're so strong.
This one is Herbie.
Herbie. Hi, Herbie.
Hi, buddy.
So how do you connect the horses to the buggies?
I'll connect them.
Yeah.
These are just the harnesses. You set those up, and then those are the mouthpiece right over there.
I guess, like, how heavy is the buggy on the horse?
So they are made to hold on to the buggies. Like they grew up to fit as well.
Oh, so like this type of breed is meant for buggies. Aww, you're such. And how fast do the buggies go?
Like 50 miles per hour or
Okay.
like 3 miles per hour.
Yeah.
It depends on how they feel like they want to drive slower.
What's the legalities of using the buggies on the road?
So for us on the road is that we just have, like on the buggies, there's turn signals on them.
Oh, okay.
And then if cars want to drive past us, they
Yeah.
go around and everything, because we use this like where the bikes or the people walk on the one
Yeah.
side
Oh, I
of the
see.
edge. That's
Yeah.
what we do.
Aw.
And there's like nobody on the road, you just take up the whole road.
That is very interesting that these horses are bred to have the hips or the structure to pull these buggies. So as she was saying, here are the turn signals, and then they have this safety sign right here as well. So looks like he might be done for the day. This is my very first time behind a horse buggy. This horse is turning. They got their turn signal on. One of the things that really surprised me about Amish country is that it's not just Amish people, and they're really mixed in. One neighbor is Amish and the next is an English person. However, there are certainly ways of telling which household is Amish, because they will have these green curtains in the window which match the color of nature, give them privacy, and also it shows that they're Amish. They're also going to have their clothes hanging up outside, since they don't use a washer and dryer and hand wash their clothes. We're here on the side of the road in front of some farmland, and it's very interesting how the Amish have turned into a tourist destination where they do buggy rides and people come to see their shops, their houses, and their schools.
Young ladies my age, like if you're single, sometimes you work at like a market. There's Amish market stands, or maid jobs, like if yeah, help out with like families that have little children.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Some people work at cafes. There's like Amish grocery stores around here that some people would work at.
Yeah, so you're delivering eggs right now?
I'm taking these home.
Nice.
These are our neighbors here. I live down the street.
Oh, okay.
So they sell cheese and eggs here.
And have you traveled outside of Pennsylvania before?
I have, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And they told us that you guys don't cut your hair. Like, how do you get dressed every day? Is there a certain attire that you wear?
So you see how hair is done?
Mm-hmm.
And like it's up in a bun in the back.
Yeah.
There's some girls that will like, I mean, I cut my hair a little bit just like at the bottom.
Yeah.
They're not quite as long. But it's not like we wear really short hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically just roll our hair.
It's pretty. Yeah.
And then put it in a bun.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you have a massive family? Do you have like 8 siblings?
There's 7 of us.
7?
Yeah.
Aw. What do you guys eat for dinner? Does your mom cook for you guys? Do you guys ever eat out?
We do sometimes, but most times it's like home cooked meals. We have a big garden, just like fresh vegetables.
Ooh.
And then, like twice a year, we would like buy an Angus cow and
Wow.
take it to the butcher shop, and they would do like steak for us and hamburger and things like that we would keep in our freezer
Oh, okay.
or we would can.
And do you have a TV or cell phone?
I have a phone, but a lot of it's something that's not really encouraged.
Yeah.
In our culture, but our culture is so much changing too.
Really? I see. Would you ever leave Lancaster or Amish country?
Yeah. Well, I'm in the youth. So like us girls get to go to the beach like every summer. We'll go to the beach. We should go to New Jersey. Yeah, like we definitely, travel some. I
Yeah.
have relatives that live in Indiana.
It's really impressive everything that you guys do. The farmland is beautiful. You guys are so talented.
Yeah, thank you.
I personally wonder what the Amish people think about the English people. Would you guys think that we are too into ourselves, or we're not practicing on our crafts, or we're not as hardworking as we should be in throughout the country? I mean, you know.
I feel like you guys, like the people outside of the Amish and Mennonite as a whole, probably don't practice, I don't know, homemaking like we would. I feel like there's probably some of you that would want to, but maybe don't know how. So a lot of the stuff, obviously our moms do it, our grandmothers did it, so it just kind of is something that gets passed on, like, gardening or cooking meals at home,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you go to high school, or are you going to go to college?
I went, we had our own private schools, so we got to 8th grade.
Oh, okay. How many people are in your class?
There's usually, so like all 8 grades are in one classroom.
Okay.
So there's usually, I don't know, like 3 to 7 people in one grade. So usually it's like 25 to 30 students in one classroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. And this is a little bit of a deep question, but what do you think is the purpose of life?
Um, so I would say living for Christ. Are you Christian? Yeah, great. Um, that is a good question. Yeah, I would say just letting our lives shine and becoming more like Christ, so others can see us through Him. For yeah, or Him through us.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Will you get a driver's license, or are you not going to drive?
So there's some that's actually kind of forbidden in the Amish. Like if you're a member of the church,
Yeah.
you're not really supposed to drive. But there's people that leave our culture, and have you heard of Mennonites?
Yeah.
Yes, some people, if they want to drive, they will join a Mennonite church or something like that.
Oh, I see.
And there's some of our youth that will drive, but usually if they do drive, like the guys, they won't be like church members. So once they join up and get married, they will get rid of their vehicle.
Did your parents vote in the last election?
I don't think they did, but they did. I think they did in 2020.
Oh, okay.
They actually wanted to vote in this. They would have voted in this election, but I think they. I'm not sure how is that. You have to put your name in or something, or like enroll or something, or how is that? I'm not sure.
Oh, I see. Just some type of like document that they didn't want to do.
Or they didn't get it done in time.
Oh, I see. Is it are you guys supporters of Donald Trump, or what does the Amish community tend to think about him?
So he will call himself a Republican, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we tend to lean towards Republican, obviously, over Democrat. So we didn't want Kamala to get in because we think she would be a good one to run the U.S.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of us, would support Donald Trump. I mean, of course, we don't support everything he does, but yeah, as a whole, we would, especially more than like someone like Joe Biden.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
That was a very insightful and cool conversation. And you guys are not going to believe how old she is. She told me to guess, and I thought that she was a preteen or 16 years old, 15, and she's actually 20. So they seem like they are very conservative. And then I asked her what her dream is for life. I wanted to know kind of where her head is at, or where she envisions herself in the future. And she said that she really hopes to have a husband and kids one day. Honestly, it's just so cute. These people are so hardworking. When I first got here, the first question that I asked the guy at reception was, what does it mean to be Amish? Because it seems like it's a race, or it's a culture, or it's a place, but it's actually a part of Christianity that broke off because they didn't like the direction that the church was going to, and they really reject technology, and they believe it's bad, and they do not allow it in the household. And it actually makes a lot of sense. Like, the things that they believe actually make a lot of sense. It's just so convenient not to do those things, or not to have those disciplines. And I think that that's something we could really learn from them, is how disciplined they are. Every day they feed the animals, they take care of their land, they care about their community, and it's very important to them to spend time together. So our tour guide said that they're always playing board games together, or just spending the evenings together. That's like their #1 priority. And that last girl, I mean, her purpose, what she said for her purpose in life is to try to be like Christ. Very insightful stuff that you are not going to hear when you go do these types of street interviews in places like downtown Denver, right? I am having a jolly old time looking at how the haircuts of these boys are all exactly the same. They got that bowl cut, the Dumb and Dumber cut, and it's actually super cute. The kid that was throwing the baseball had that same exact haircut. So yeah, I was just telling about the different places. So they have trains that you can come see, and boogies. We just got passed by a real Amish dude. I cannot stop thinking that what if these Amish people see me as liberal as I see somebody with a blue hair and a septum piercing? They probably think that I'm so liberal. What do you think about the Amish people?
I love it. I like the culture, everything. I feel peace.
Do you think that like it's gone too far? Like, do you think that no technology is good or bad?
I think maybe in between. Could be something in between.
How do you think social media has affected society?
Maybe a lot of problems. A lot of problems. Being more in nature, I think is better.
Of that main road over there, I saw a sign that says fresh root beer floats, and so I pulled in down this road, and we are in luck because they also have freshly squeezed lemonade. And also over here they have some goats. They have this same little gumball machine that you can use to get some food for the goats. I am wondering if they built this building. Oh, do you guys accept card?
We do not.
Oh, I'm sorry. Any other forms of payment? Like, no. Oh man, I'm so sorry. It is almost 6 o'clock here in Amish Country, and we're going to go inside our cottage. Wow. Aw, this is so cute. God said, let there be light. So we're not living as much like the Amish because we have electricity in this cottage. But look at this little window. That is so cottage-like. But this mirror, no. Now this is a vanity mirror, okay? This is bad. One of the tour guides was like, they do have mirrors, but they're just to do their hair. They're for utility purposes. This is too liberal. I'm just joking. Hello. and good morning from our cottage here in Amish Country. As I was putting our luggages in the car, we heard a motor from behind the cottage, and I was like, oh, somebody's mowing the grass back there. And when I looked, I saw this little tiny white and red airplane using the grass over there as a runway, and then it took off into the sunrise. Today, I plan to go deep into Amish country. I want to talk to the locals, hopefully visit one of their houses and see a working farm. And I have never in my life ever milked a cow, but I have always wondered what that is like because of just how important milk is in our society. I think that it is a disgrace that I have never milked a cow. So my dream is to just grab those udders today. I was about to say I want to drink the milk straight from the cow, but that is absolutely disgusting. But maybe we can try some unpasteurized milk. Are these cows getting milked?
Tonight then, yeah.
Really? All right, locking up the cottage. This kid is no more than 8 years old out here making their lawn look nice. I was surprised by how nice and how big the Amish houses are, and this is because they have a lot of kids, and they also have a lot of family members like the grandparents living with them. And you can tell the Amish houses because they have their clothes hanging outside. They do not use washers and dryers, and they hand wash their clothes, and that is why their clothes are hanging up outside. And also they have these green curtains in the windows, so it makes it really obvious which house is of the Amish or of the English people. And these green curtains match the color of nature, and they are also symbolic of being Amish as well. Right behind me, this guy is plowing the field with 3 horses. Look at how the ground is paved in certain areas, and that is because of the wheel tires from the horse boogies. So the county comes by and they fix the roads. Like, do you have a bicycle, a normal one, or no?
Well, you can get electric e-bikes and scooters,
Oh, okay.
but this one's just with 2 wheels and you need to
I don't know. So where are you from?
Denver.
Denver? Just touring around? Or? Okay. Are you looking to buy some tomatoes?
Do you guys accept card?
What do we have?
Do you accept card?
We don't, no.
How much are the tomatoes?
We can sell you some seconds for $1 a piece.
I have to get cash.
Yeah, we take cash. We don't have a card machine. But yeah, you're welcome to buy some if you have cash.
It actually felt like being in a video game or some type of simulation because I could drive and drive, and there was so many farms and they all looked the same. And sometimes I would get to an area and realize that I had just gone in a circle, or sometimes the places were just completely unfamiliar and I had no idea where I was. And so as I was driving, I saw these horses pulling these guys who were picking up their crops. It's so crazy that they use this outdated machinery with their horses pulling it. Wild. And so I wanted to go see how it worked. And so I was like, I'll just park right around the corner. And so I kind of thought that I did. But when I parked and began walking, I realized that it was a pretty long walk. So I ended up walking about 30 to 45 minutes. And as I was walking, I was like, where did they go? Because they weren't there anymore. Something weird happened as I was driving along this road. I saw those horses that were plowing the fields, and so I parked over there and I walked towards where I just was, but the horses are gone. And I was just so confused because I was like, surely it was this farm right here on this side of the road, but of course it all looks the same. And so I was like, how much further away was it when I saw those horses from where I am now? Because I thought it was right here. And so I had walked a bit of distance, but I really enjoy walking and I do it every day anyways. And so I was enjoying the fresh air. And so I walked down this big road with black little rocks, and I was greeted by this really nice Amish lady, and she told me that they only sell eggs with cash. And so I let her know that I'd have to be back, and I also told her that I kind of was confused because I had seen these horses and then they were gone, and she's like, oh, well, that's because they came in for lunch. It's their lunch break right now. And I was like, oh, well, that makes sense as to why they just disappeared. They had the horses and were doing like the plowing, and so we came to see the horses, but I don't know where they went.
Oh, you mean that were on the field?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in for lunch now.
Oh, yeah, they just disappeared. Yeah. Oh, man. And then she was so kind to show me around her farm a little bit where they have the cows. Are these cows getting milked?
Tonight then, yeah.
Really? Wow, you guys have a lot of horses. Wow. What kind of horse is that?
This is a Thunderbred.
What times do they work in the fields?
They'll be out this afternoon again.
You milk them?
We have milkers.
Oh,
yeah.
You don't milk them?
Yeah, we have milkers.
Oh, okay. So you don't do it by hand?
No, we don't do it by hand.
Oh. How old are they?
Maybe 4 weeks. Yeah, you could have fresh milk then too if you wanted.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Okay.
And unpasteurized milk, is that healthier for people?
That's what we think, yeah.
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 And then she told me that milking time is at 5 p.m. And I was like, oh, well, that's perfect because then I'll be able to come back with cash and just, of course, be able to say thank you for showing me around her farm. And so it was about around 1 p.m. when I left and went back to the car and drove to this really cute Amish store. I remember when Walmart used to sell toys like this. We have to imagine how angry people would be if Target or Walmart's toy section looked like this and they just had a bunch of tractors for the boys, and then for the girls they had baby car seats, strollers for the babies, little cribs, and baby high chairs. These are actually so darling. These used to be my favorite toy. From there, I drove to Walmart because I realized that I was pretty much useless in Amish country. One, because I have practically zero farming skills, and two, I didn't have any cash. And so I went to an ATM to take the very first step in becoming a part of the Amish country, which is having cash or change. And so now that I had a cash, I was so excited to be back on my way to get some fresh produce from the Amish. However, there was one little problem, and that is that I had absolutely no idea where I was earlier. I finally got to an ATM, so it is time to go buy some tomatoes. This is what you call paying homage to the Amish and thanking them for pulling through during this last election. I need to find the place where they were selling those tomatoes, and as you can see, everything looks exactly the same. And after this, we're going to go to the lady who was selling the fresh brown eggs and the one who had the cows. I don't know if they're still out, but and I don't know what I'm gonna do with the tomatoes. Well, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat them, of course. I don't particularly need tomatoes right now. I don't have a kitchen over here, but I will eat the tomatoes. The thing is when you just give people money, it's just kind of random.
So did you want to buy some or?
Yes, please.
Okay. So maybe you could drive to the next lane up and then I'll try to bring you 10 tomatoes.
Okay.
So did you want the first, like the best ones, or like the seconds, or just the first?
What seconds mean?
The seconds are like the ones that are not totally perfect. So you wanted the perfect ones?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am now the proud owner of 10 juicy, big tomatoes. Do you guys just ever eat tomatoes? I do. The little tiny round ones though, but that is one juicy tomato. These are the first tomatoes. She asked me if I wanted first or second. Second simply means the tomatoes that aren't as good, but you can tell that this is a first tomato. That is one good tomato. My face is starting to look like a tomato because I got a little bit sunburnt because I didn't have a scooter or a bicycle or a buggy. By the way, those horse buggies cost between $6,000 to $9,000, of course, not including the horse. This cemetery is so crazy because there is nothing, no other words, not even years on the headstones. This one does have an American flag, but as you can see, there's very few flowers. There is one over there, but as we were told, they do not believe that they are here. Here in front of me is what we call a Mennonite church. So here they actually have physical locations for the churches, but for the Amish, apparently the locations always change. And by the way, the Amish don't get baptized until their adulthood. And so after the age of 16, I guess it's up to them, but some of them kind of prolong that choice maybe. Some of them do become Mennonites. And also it is possible to become Amish, but they said that it could take up to 10 years and it's very rare. They explained it to me as though they have a plain Amish and then more progressive or more liberal Amish, and that might be like the Mennonites who drive cars. Hi. Is here? Yeah.
Yeah, she's inside.
Oh, okay. She told me that I could come and watch the cows be milked and get some milk.
Get some milk?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so fast. Like they get a lot of milk. How does she get them ready?
Right off.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Is that thing will be empty after the milk is gone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it goes down.
And then what do you do with the milk from here?
It's dumping in that milkman.
Okay.
Milkman usually comes to get it.
Yeah, you mean the hooves?
Yeah.
Yeah, to tighten it,
Oh, I
fasten
see.
it up.
So the hooves don't have feeling.
No.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
I'm not sure. What would you say? Probably farther up than, how about in the middle there?
I used to do this on like a computer game. I used to clean up
Oh.
on a computer game.
Okay. Okay.
Do you guys use the computers?
No, we don't have the computers.
No internet?
No.
Oh. Do you, that seems like a better way of life.
Yeah, we try to stay away from that. Yeah. We have the phones, but not, we have it in the phone shanty, we don't carry it along with us.
Like in the outhouse kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, guys, I have been sharing with my family how cool I thought it was to see these cows being milked, but they were just shocked that I was shocked.
Wow. Oh, that's so weird.
Wow. It's so fast. Like they get a lot of milk. And didn't know how the system was for cows to be milked. But seriously, I had never seen anything like this. And the most shocking thing of it all is just how self-sufficient these Amish people are. Another daughter was going by with a cart just scooping out the hay for the cows to feed. And by the way, I had just seen the guys go by with the horses because they were going to stuff hay. It is just so beautiful, and they are so skillful and so talented and so kind. And so after I had this beautiful experience of seeing everybody working together to collect all of this milk, she invited us to sit on her front porch and have some fresh milk.
You want some?
Yeah.
Are you thirsty?
Thank you.
This is actually the Jersey milk now. Jersey cow. It's more higher in fat.
Looks really good. Do you drink it?
Oh yeah, we just
That's really good.
a lot, drink a lot of this.
Believe me when I tell you that this was the best milk I have ever had. Wow, guys. Please make sure that you're subscribed. Bye.